Tonight, throughout the movie,
Surprise!
stay tuned for an exclusive behind-the-scenes sneak peek at Walt Disney Pictures' spectacular new movie, 102 Dalmatians. There's more fun ahead during tonight's movie, Lion King 2, Simba's Pride.
You dog, you.
Now, our exclusive behind-the-scenes look at 102 Dalmatians continues.
It starts with a great idea, which is that Cruella is no longer Cruella. She's good, and there leaves a question mark. Is she or isn't she?
And she now loves puppies, and she does not like fur coats. She finds this dog shelter, and she not only works there, but she buys it.
Action!
I'm playing Chloe, Cruella de Vil's probation officer. So she's looking after Cruella as she gets out of prison, making sure she doesn't do anything bad.
Something very strange starts happening as Cruella starts surfacing.
Cruella's back!
I think there really, truly is something for everyone. They have assembled the best of the best, and I can't help but think that the result will be something that many people will want to see.
In our next segment, learn more about the talented animal actors of 102 Dalmatians. Now, our exclusive behind-the-scenes look at 102 Dalmatians continues.
I think that the group of animals that we have here are an amazing bunch of actors. The script demands that the animals be real individual characters, and what the trainers have done on this film is remarkable.
We probably have the very best animal trainers that there are in the world on this show. Dalmatians are a great training subject. They're extremely high energy, they're intelligent, they really like the people, they really like their trainers.
I think the animals are the true heart of this movie. It's a privilege to work with them. And they get on their mark every single time, unlike a lot of actors.
They're a remarkable group of people, and they're a remarkable group of animals. This film would not at all be the same without these specific people and animals.
In our next segment, take a closer look, if you dare, at the villainous duo of Cruella de Vil and Monsieur Lepelt. Now, our exclusive behind-the-scenes look at 102 Dalmatians continues.
The last time you saw Cruella, she was in a paddy wagon being hauled off to prison. And in the beginning of 102, you see her at the end of her rehabilitation.
We found a way to take a remarkably interesting character, Cruella de Vil, and make her even more interesting.
When Glenn becomes Cruella, she's a different person. She scares the life out of you. I was terrified.
Thanks for poopies! Poopies?
Poopies. The idea of working with Gerard Depardieu as my cohort was very, very exciting. He would walk onto the set in the atmosphere of Lepelt, the fur fashion designer. It was fun working with Gerard from the very beginning. He's a larger-than-life person. He's a force of nature. Our chemistry was very good.
In our next segment, we'll introduce you to Waddlesworth, 102 Dalmatians' amazing talking dog. Now, our exclusive behind-the-scenes look at 102 Dalmatians continues.
Poor Waddlesworth, who's a macaw, thinks he's a dog.
So this is Britton. She plays Mr. Waddlesworth in the show.
He's going through therapy during the film to try and make him discover that he's actually a macaw and he can fly.
The bird has to relate to the dogs, and the bird is operating on dog standards all the time.
The hardest thing for us was to come up with behaviors for the bird, because the bird actually thinks he's a dog. So we taught her how to roll over like a dog, and she does little tricks. We taught him to shake his head. We taught him to scratch up underneath his wing. We taught him to come in and grab a pant leg. Compared to a dog, they're basically thinking the same level as a dog. Britton is my best bird because she has the best attitude of all the birds.
They don't have a lot of natural fear, so they learn things quickly. All of the birds, all of the Waddlesworth characters took to the dogs immediately.
Whatever the scene requires, she gives you 110%.
In our next segment, we'll introduce you to 102 Dalmatians' spotless sensation, Oddball. Now, our exclusive behind-the-scenes look at 102 Dalmatians continues as we meet Oddball, a dog in search of her spots.
There's a whole theme running through of the underdog, so to speak. Oddball being the dog who's the misfit, who overcomes incredible challenges to save her family from Cruella de Vil.
One of the most complicated scenes that we have is a scene where Oddball is sitting on the train tracks and Waddlesworth is on Kevin's shoulder and they see the danger. Waddlesworth flies down and grabs Oddball by the collar. Incoming! And they tumble and they roll into the train car.
There's something about a Dalmatian puppy in your hands. They come and lick your face and give you kisses, and you can't resist it.
The puppies in this movie conquer evil. And they're puppies. So if puppies can do it, you can do it.
In our next segment, turn up the volume as Nobody's Angel premieres their latest song, What You Gonna Do, from 102 Dalmatians.